are you remarkable? As a company, how are you remarkable? Being remarkable means going above the norm by doing, saying, offering, or being someone who puts in more heart, soul, and thought into their actions. The idea or perception that someone has about your company from the outside is what remarkability is. It's your ability to create organic conversations about your company without any marketing influence. So Seth Godin says remarkability lies in the edges. The biggest, fastest, slowest, richest, easiest, and most difficult. It doesn't always matter which edge, more that you're at or beyond the edge. And in this series, you will learn how to identify what remarkability really means and what specifically you can do differently to be remarkable. The answer to this might feel obvious, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Would you like to be the same, slightly better, or remarkably better than your competitors? Remarkability creates conversations about you and your brand before, during, and after they've interacted with you. The Me Too approach doesn't work for real growth. If you're the same as everyone else, then you have no unique differentiator. This is important for you and your business because it creates a lasting, memorable impact before, during, and after they work with you. I would be remiss if I didn't say that you need to deeply understand who your customers are and what they want. And by doing so, you'll have a much easier time identifying and crafting your remarkability. Think about this. How you communicate with everyone is what they hear. People hear what you tell them, so craft your story the way you want to be perceived. Now, there are certain elements that make you remarkable. Are you the first to do something or anything in your industry? Can you be the first to do something? If not, can you create another category to be the first in? Are you the best at something or anything in your industry? What can you do to be the best? What has to change? Is your offering unique and new? Think about how you can reinvent your offering to be cutting edge if it's not new. Maybe try to productize it or bundle it to something better. Is the experience around your client's purchase outstanding? Think about providing value before they even buy. It's the perfect way to do this. Let your clients and prospects know exactly what it'll be like working with you before they buy. And try to figure out how you can show that. Make it fast and easy for people to know exactly what your value is and easily communicate it with no coaching. In addition, make your brand positioning target only people you know are your ideal clients. You'll never appeal to everyone, so only deeply appeal to people who are your ideal target audience. But the focus should always be on what's unique about what you're saying. Then it becomes a matter of how you can make your perception resonate with your audience. And by crafting that great story, it's the best way to engage your audience emotionally, becoming remarkable. What can you or do you offer that's unique? Meaning hardly anybody else offers the same thing. And how are you communicating that? What can you do to make your product or service feel unique or memorable? Think about what you provide and if it's better, faster, cheaper, smarter, or more desirable than your competitors. What will be different and noteworthy about buying from you? Will the experience be beyond positive for the end client? And what can you do to make interactions unique and memorable? So you want to get them to remember you 6 months, a year, or 5 years from now. The idea is also to make people feel better off after they've worked with your company or purchased from you. Yes, customer service is important, but it's nearly impossible to sell on that alone because it's not something the end user experiences until after they've engaged with you. So how can you make people feel better off? There are a number of ways which you'll learn in the download available, but adding value, creating an irresistible offer, and risk reversal are just a few ideas. How you refer to the people and companies that buy your products and services is another way to be remarkable. Are they customers, clients, family members? Let's say the name of your company is The Matrix. Can you call them Matrix members or Team Matrix? And you really want to think about the feelings you're trying to evoke by labeling them. Next, what do they do really well? What does your company do really well? Can you be known for a company that does XYZ really well? Well enough to be unforgettable? Be obsessed with creating the most insanely great service or product for the sector of business you're focusing on. And a lot of people learn visually, so by seeing something, you'll have a greater chance of getting them to understand what your offering is and how you're remarkable. Crafting a story around this visually helps the end consumer trust, believe, and remember why you're different, better, and remarkable. So pretend you're a client for a minute. Can you articulate what specifics of doing business with your company you would like to experience that would make you remarkable? Is there something or anything that you can say or do that will make your clients love your brand? Using social media or marketing to reinforce how you are remarkable is incredibly important. It reminds and solidifies the feelings your clients had when they bought from you. If your messaging is correct and there is an expected frequency, it can transform your marketing into a referral-generating, brand-building machine. Sometimes service-based companies have trouble competing because they're offering somewhat of a commodity. For example, if you offer social media services and you're a social media agency, your greatest differentiator is price, then creative, which is a race to the bottom. If you have a productized service offering that's branded with a proprietary process, maybe a 7-step prospect awareness system, and proven metrics to support your system, you've now created a category unique to your target market. You have no competitors. You are the only company that is doing what you're doing, making you remarkable and unique. Next, let's consider personality traits. What personality traits can you be known for? Are you aggressive, friendly, goal-oriented, winners, proactive, reactive? And by identifying these characteristics early on, you can change your messaging to communicate this way. I will share with you a series of questions that you can use as a framework and a template to create more remarkability within your own company. These questions are strategically designed to make you think creatively about how you should approach each idea I've outlined in this video. Since 2002, I've helped hundreds of CEOs figure this out, and I'd love to bring you through a process on how to determine how you're remarkable and how to tell a story so it gets you on the path for extreme business growth. Hopefully you've learned a bunch of different strategies that make you remarkable in this video. You don't have to do all of them, but the more you can implement, the more of a unicorn company you'll be. These unique characteristics put you in your own category and make you different from your competitors. The downloadable associated with this video at extremegrowth.com will guide you through the series of questions that will help you identify how remarkable you are. If you don't reinvest and reinvent, you won't be remarkable for very long. So stay committed to being remarkable all the time instead of resting on your success. Here's to achieving extreme business growth. I'm Chris Mulvaney. Thank you very much.